Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Pendulum by Stonemaier Games. It's 1-5 players, 12 plus, 60 and 90 minutes, and I would say the time frame is pretty accurate. Now this game does require a lot of iconography, so you're going to have to pretty much remember a lot of the icons. It's a long game, very strategic, and a lot point salad type of and strategic movements on how to score the points. So it's a very competitive game, and we play with a time tracker. We didn't want to do the sand time because it's just too chaotic for us. We like a more level playing field, so we play with a time tracker. We feel that that's actually better for our family and our gaming. So just gonna jump right into the review. So for the rules, I would give it 5 out of 5. Great rule book. It even comes with a action card reward, untimed action, council phase, and so you have all the icons and what each one does. Like this is the military culture, and that is the gold. There's also this is like pretty much where you are able to collect resources. This is the VP. Like this one, you can collect gold, you collect culture, military, and this one, I forgot what that one's called. But there's a lot of iconography that you have to remember in this game. There's the time track, which helps big time. There is no player aid. There is a council phase, which pretty much is like set order, gain reward, check max, round setup, place or move optional, flip all timers, resume play. Which is kind of like a, but there is no iconography like actual player aid, which I think would have been beneficial instead of what's in the back. But just great rule book, 5 out of 5. Component quality, 5 out of 5. Great component. Love the player boards. Vibrant. Pretty much everything is easy to see. The iconography is big enough where you could see it without squinting, or if you have just, your eyesight's not up to par. The time tracker, I like it that we could put it right here. There's actually enough space. The little meeples are well made. The timers are actually pretty cool because they're actually different timers. Like this one's 45, that one's 2 minutes, and this one's 3 minutes. And if you flip it, you can actually time it, and it's pretty accurate. So that's pretty cool. The cards are well made, so they don't bend very easily. And so and then you also have your little resource blocks. So, and then you have your voter tokens. So component quality is just phenomenal, 5 out of 5. Overall experience, I would give like a 4 out of 5. Great experience, just a lot set up. I would say 15-20 minutes in the setup time for this game. Also, if you have to refresh yourself for learning it, there are a lot, iconography that you're going to be learning, certain rules that you have to remember when you play again. And so just it's a lot. So experience 4 out of 5. So mechanics, 4 out of 5. We love the mechanics. It's just there's a lot to it, and so you're just gonna have to keep remembering that to move your meeples. I didn't have any issues with that, but my wife and son did. So I have to keep reminding them to move it. And then just if you're used to playing harder games, you'll be able to comprehend and always, be able to keep track of it. If you're quite new to like a little bit of the heavier games, this I would say you might want to wait for it, because you're going to have to remember your moves constantly. Also, if you're playing with the actual sand timer, set up with the time tracker, there's a lot to remember, and so you just have to. You don't want to go out of turn, and you don't want to have to constantly be reminded where you can place and can't place. So this, I would say, is something that you're going to want to get after you've gone through the initial process of learning, like the simpler and gateway games. So this is a great mechanics. It's just a lot to remember, to constantly remember and do throughout each turn. So 4 out of 5 in mechanics. Replayability, 5 out of 5. Great replayability. There's so much to do. You just have to get the right group, which really enjoys the game. I like strategic competitive games, so this is up my alley. So 5 out of 5 in the replayability. Overall total, I would give it like a 7.5 out of 10. Like a 3.7 or 3.5, 3.7 out of 5. Just a great game, very competitive. It's just the sub time. It's a lot. Also the teardown of the game. You're looking probably like 30 to 40 minutes in setup and teardown. So there's a lot that you're going to want to remember that when you actually, and the initial game is like 60 to 9 minutes. So you just have to remember to add that into your time frame. If the set wasn't that bad, I would probably give it like an 8, but it's a lot of setup, and it's a lot of teardown. Also, remember pretty much the rules as you play different games and come back to it. The progression of the game is actually pretty good, because as you progress, you are able to gain more cards for resources, and you're able to do a lot more. So progression in this game, which pretty much shines on the strategic element of the game, because as you progress and you're able to do more, you're actually having more fun, because it's giving you that reward. So overall, I would give it like a 3.7 out of 4, 7.5 out of 10. Just a great game. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to leave a comment down below. Social media is down below, and I'm gonna have a link where to buy the game. And I'll see you in the next video.